Hey there, I'm Joshua Howard from 180theory.com. Welcome to my video series about hypnosis. This is video 1. What is hypnosis? So what is hypnosis? Well, hypnosis can refer to two different things. The first thing is a specific set of states that a person can be in. So say you go with a bunch of friends to a stage show, and one of your friends is taken on stage and the hypnotist puts them in trance and makes them quack like a duck. You could say about your friend being in trance, my friend is in hypnosis. And so what we would mean when we said that your friend was in hypnosis is that your friend was in a trance state, by which we would mean that your friend has a hyper-focused awareness on the moment right in front of them. And whatever the hypnotist says becomes their vivid reality. Now, at first this may seem kind of far out or spooky, but this happens to us all the time. So that's why I like to tell all my clients about what I call ordinary trance states. For instance, daydreams, focus, flow modes, being absorbed in things, thinking, imagining, falling in love, watching a movie, reading a book, having a good conversation, taking an interesting class, getting really focused on something that's happening in front of you, any of these kind of things. You have hyper-focused attention on something that's causing you to block out the rest of the world and to not think hypercritically about what's going on, but to think in ways where you're working towards a solution and imagining new possibilities and stimulating deeper thought processes than you normally do when you're just consciously thinking about things, because you're kind of thinking in a deeper way than you normally do. So what you would want to do in a hypnotist's office is actually induce that state so that you could use the natural state and the natural focus to help yourself through issues that you're having in your life, or to reprogram things that are happening for you, or to work on deeper level structures. So like I said, an induced trance is when a hypnotist purposely puts you in one of these trance states and allows you to utilize that trance state in order to work deeper on certain issues or structures that you'd like to work on. Now, the thing about hypnosis is that you have to quiet what's called the critical factor, because the critical factor is the part of your mind that pops in and says, oh, this isn't right, or this shouldn't be this way, or this or that. It's the part of your mind that looks at reality and critiques it as if reality must be one certain way. And in order to really have any kind of therapeutic interaction, you need to get rid of this. But you also need to get this to go away for hypnosis to happen. And so this happens, again, it's a natural phenomenon. This happens when you're watching movies. In fact, in film theory, they call it suspension of disbelief. When you're watching a movie, you have to let go of the parts of your mind that would go like, well, this couldn't be happening, or how does that guy have that many bullets in that gun, or those sorts of things. Your mind, when those things are quiet, can enjoy the story, but if it's popping in and interrupting it, then it won't let you enjoy the story. And so what's interesting is that some people think that they can't be hypnotized, but really what happens is that this critical factor pops in and won't allow them to be hypnotized, because they keep hyper-fixating and focusing on what's going on and not on just allowing the experience to happen. And so to end this video here, what we can say about hypnosis is what hypnosis is a hyper-focused state of attention. And then that hyper-focused state of attention has to bypass the critical factor, allowing one to think beyond the frameworks of their normal everyday perception. And then from there, stimulate the unconscious mind to allow deeper thought processes to happen. So I hope this video was informative for you, and that you check out the rest of the videos in this series so you can learn more about hypnosis. But if you'd like to learn more about how hypnosis can be helpful for you in your own life, I recommend that you check out my website, 180theory.com, if you're in Denver, Colorado. Hope to see you in the next video about how hypnotists can control you.